Hey, Frankie Valley, he gets the people going.
That's just too many points.
I was like, hey, Gabe, how's it going? I love your work.
Dudes on the Mall is the podcast to listen to.
Week 12 of Dudes on the Mall. Late episode this week. Josh, where in the world were you this week?
I was in Denver, Colorado, so I was at a conference for work, and luckily our good friend RJ Harvey allowed me to sleep on his couch, so it was pretty nice.
What a dog.
It's becoming my favorite game of the week. Where in the world is Josh Kristen?
Yeah, well, guess what, boys? We're in Orlando for the next 3 weeks, 4 weeks, I
Hell
think.
yeah.
So
Nice.
then I'll be heading to Phoenix, Arizona, which is going to be kind of nice to close out my year of fun travel, we'll call it. But by then we'll be, dead and tired of this UCF football team, I think.
Gonna have a few back-to-backs in person. That's gonna be nice.
That'll be nice.
No hot
I'm just
wings though.
yeah, hot wings might happen. Maybe we should just do it for fun anyway.
That ain't happening.
I think it should be a punishment.
Punishment for not getting
For
the
not
bowl
getting
game.
to bowl eligible.
I'm just going to throw it out there before we dive in. I did go above 500 last week, so I've upgraded my seat. Actually, I'm in the car right now, but this is way more comfy than the stool, so I'm very excited about that.
The dedication to the stool was nice. He was, no matter what, in-person Zoom, he was on the stool.
Served its purpose. We're done past that now. Onward and upward. But let's dive into this game here. Obviously, we're coming off of an extremely tough 3-point loss to Houston on Friday night, first space game loss. I didn't get there until 9 minutes left in the game, and I want to dive into what I saw when I walked into the stadium, but not even going into game notes, just from watching it on TV in the first half and kind of listening. Like, again, it's the same thing we've said all season. The offense continues to be the issue. Like, how many points can we credit to the defense for this past Friday?
Uh, at least 14, because we had the muffed
We had three
punt
picks.
and then the pick six, and then I think at one point I was accrediting 21 of our 27 point. No, it was 14 because we had one true offensive touchdown and two field goals.
Did one of the field goals come from one of the picks?
Maybe I can't
I
remember.
think it did.
No, I don't.
No.
Or I don't think so. No, because I think
Well,
it was a drive. I think for the field goal. I could be wrong. I
well,
could have already took that game out of my memory.
That game is yeah.
I'll let Justin dive into his game notes, and then I just want to touch on the game atmosphere, and then we can go from there.
Yeah. I mean, I was gonna touch on the game atmosphere too, so we can kind of tag
Go
team
for
it
it.
first to
Yeah.
start if you want to. But that was the only bright spot of the of Friday. I mean, let's be honest. It was awesome. Like, I've been rewatching videos of like crowd shots and drone videos and the lights and everything. Like, that it felt like 2017 in that stadium, and it was awesome. It was packed for a Friday night for a team that was barely 500, and everybody knew it wasn't very good. The production from the stadium, the lights, the whatever they set up, lights down, the Club Space U, whatever they
Club
call
Space
it.
U looked really
Um,
cool.
it was awesome. Like literally everything they set up from start to finish was perfect. I just thought everybody was super into it, and it made the game so fun. Even though first space game lost, I had a blast. Um, so yeah, wouldn't change a thing. I would like if you could replicate that 12 times a year. I know it's hard, and especially because we have like day games and stuff, and that being the 8 o'clock kickoff was awesome. On Friday especially, but if you could replicate that 12 times a year, like, that is one of the best atmospheres in college football, hands down.
I said
So,
it to someone at work. I said UCF Space Game 1, Penn State Whiteout 2, and they kind of laughed at me. But if you really think about it, I mean, obviously we're comparing apples and oranges here, but a Penn State whiteout, yes, it's loud. Yes, everyone's wearing white, but they wear white almost every single game anyway. And the whiteout half the time is not even at night. The the production and everything that goes into the space game is far and above anything that comes on anything. I think any other theme game, any other like just college football game. It's its own thing, and we've really, I think, owned that, and we do it really well.
The only thing I'll say to that is the production was 99% perfect. It was awesome. Having the lights, having everything, going perfectly well. There was one snafu that I am accrediting to the reason why we lost that game is that Zombie Nation played for like an hour before the game. There's a reason for that, and it was no fault of our own. Our kickoff time, I don't know if you guys are aware, was actually pushed back 5 minutes because of a basketball game that was overrun.
Yeah, it went late.
So it went late on Fox. With that being said, they still started Zombie Nation at the same time, which means we were staring at the doors of the locker room with blinking lights for a good 3.5 minutes, maybe, which doesn't seem like a long time. But when you're standing there and everyone's done bouncing and we're just, they had to start the song over again. So that was the only snafu. But to you guys' point, this is a top tier atmosphere, and
It is.
it's something else. To tell you what, if this was around like this level of production, because we're really just diving into it, we're really
We're just getting started.
We're just getting started. If this was around 17, 18,
Dude, stop.
You want to talk about getting me going? Ooh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I actually like I wanted to disagree with you about the whiteout, Brandon, but I agree with you. I think because I mean, let's call a spade a spade. The whiteout's awesome. It's one of the coolest atmospheres in college football, but the biggest thing they have is numbers.
Yeah,
it's
They
just
just-
like
big stadium with seats.
100,000 people wearing white shirts. Like,
Now imagine doing Space Game with 100,000 people.
right.
Oh,
Get me going. But all right. Should we talk a little bit about football, I guess?
I'm gonna do one more thing on the atmosphere.
Yeah, go for it.
So I had to work, and I got there I walked into the stadium with about 9 and change left in the fourth quarter. And I understand that it was tough to watch the offense, but the number of people leaving at a tie game, it's not like we were getting blown out. The game was tied. There were people leaving, sickening. Also, the second I walked into that stadium, I understand Houston was driving and they got a field goal to go up 3. But my God, you would have thought that we were down 60 and everyone had just lost hope. Again, it was a tie game and down 3, and I thought I was in a funeral home. Like, no one looked excited, no one looked pumped, like no one was into it. Like the magic was gone. And I'm gonna call out our fan base. Like, guys, it is a tie game and half the stadium left. That's just unacceptable in my opinion. That's my rant.
Yeah, I mean, that happens every week. I'm not like too upset. I mean, I'm upset about it, don't get me wrong. I'm just
Well,
like
every week we're either up by a lot
immune
or
to
getting
it.
blown out. So I get it if we're up by a lot or we're getting blown out. But man, tie game, like that's when they need people the most. Like,
It just that team was just like the second we were losing, you just knew. Like you were like, this is over. And I'm not saying like I was still into it. I'm yelling, I'm doing
Yeah.
whatever. Like it's still a one possession game. Until I saw Davi step on the field and you get a little spark plug with a new quarterback, I was like, there's no way in hell we're losing this game. The offense couldn't move the ball, period. Like before then, so
there was a glimmer of hope, a
a
glimmer,
little bit. Yeah.
but
You just spam the Davi button, you know?
Davi.
Davi.
Yeah. So I can only name one time. Sorry, I can name 2 times. No, yeah, 2 times. I can name 2 times where the crowd has been in full force, did not leave at all. Do you guys know the 2 times that I'm talking about?
Game day
Memphis Conference Championship game.
and USF.
3 times. I was gonna say Memphis Conference Championship game times 2 because we did it twice.
Okay.
One was overtime thriller. The other one was coming down to the wire because we were down by a bunch. That was after KZ got hurt. But to your point, number 3, yeah, Warren I-4, USF, UCF.
Game day Cincinnati too, though. That crowd was
Yeah.
crazy.
We'll throw
But,
it up 4.
but I thought some people left though. From
I
what
don't think so.
Yeah,
did
I'd say
they?
pretty full.
Did it stay pretty full? I don't
Yeah.
remember. I was not mentally there, but that was a good time though. But to your points, you see how quick I rattled off those games? Like those crowd, the hype crowd being around the entire time creates memorable moments. To whereas if the crowd would have been there the entire game and then Davi leading I mean, hypotheticals here. If Davi led a game-winning drive down the field, could you imagine it would be stuck in everyone's brain. So now I think with the crowd leaving, if that would have happened, Davi would have led a game-winning drive, we would have won that ball game, or we would have brought it to overtime or whatever. Then it's not going to be as memorable. This would just be, oh, remember when whatever happened? It's like, what? But because the crowd was into those other games, those other memorable moments, because yeah, they were big games, yeah, they had big implications and all that. But we remember the atmosphere. We remember we were there, we felt it. Whereas with this, it'd be like, oh yeah, just Hail Mary, ECU. I wasn't there, but it happened. That was a thing. It's like there's more hype behind it. I think there's more momentum, and especially in a space game, we should definitely be taking advantage of that as a fan base because we only do this once a year.
We almost did. I mean, honestly, like that team that I saw on Saturday doesn't lose that game by 3. 10 times. That's the same team I saw in Waco.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? So, like, the fact that we put up 27 and it was a 3-point game, I am attributing to the space game and space game magic alone. Because that's the same team I saw in Waco, Texas.
That didn't score a touchdown.
Yeah.
Flew to Waco for a field goal.
Anyways.
Other game bits.
Yeah. I'll run over them real quick. Same shit every week. Offense is terrible. Defense can't hold the whole game. I'm just going down the line, by the way. Taven sucks. Got a pick 6 in all caps. I've seen enough. Extend Alex Grinch. Stays on the game notes. Like the defense it's just the same story every week, bro. The offense can't move the ball. Play calling suffers because the offense can't move the ball and Scott has no idea what to do with it. Then the defense is on the field for most of the game. Then by the end of the game, this is the icing on the cake here was and Brandon was in the stadium for this, so he knows it. The last drive, Houston's driving down the field to kick a field goal. They ran the ball on every single down and got probably 6 or 7 yards per play. Like we just couldn't stop them because the defense was
They're
gassed,
gassed.
and the offense can't do anything to let the defense catch their breath. It's terrible. So, yeah, I mean, I could talk about the offense forever. I could talk about just terrible throws, not being able to set blocks, play calling. There was one point where he ran a halfback screen and he just like didn't have a single lead blocker in front of him. Josh knows what I'm talking about. I was like it was like a check down, but it was a designed screen. It was not a check down. It was a designed screen. He didn't have a single lead blocker in front of him. That makes no sense.
Screen.
So yeah, I mean, I could go forever, but I mean, another big story that we need to touch on is injuries. Miles hurt his shoulder, I guess. I have no idea. They didn't say anything at the game. All of a sudden, he just wasn't playing. So, looking like Jaden's going to step up, which I don't think is a bad thing. Malachi got hurt. I don't know if you guys saw our injury reports today, but it's extensive.
It's extensive.
It's like our center and our backup center are both out, and already trash O lines. So, yeah, not a good look, but
Lee Hunter might have 10 sacks on Saturday.
he might.
Lee Hunter's
Apparently, he was
questionable.
listed as questionable.
Yeah, he's gonna play.
He's playing for sure. But yeah, I guess so. The 2 bright spots of the game in my eyes were the first half defense, because before they got tired and schemed it up well, and gentlemen, kicking is back. 54-yarder. Kicking is back, dude. I'm ready to cash a hot take right now. Kicking's back.
It might be the only hot take we cash all year.
No, that's not true. Special teams touchdown.
Oh, special team. We have a special team touchdown.
No noon home games.
They're doing home games.
No
Okay.
new home games.
We're cooking.
Oh, I can already let's see. Oh, Lord. Sorry, I looked at my hot takes. Well, we'll get to that in a couple weeks, but those aren't going to be real good. Anyways, what else? Got to shout out Philip Dunham. 3 picks, school record. One of them being a pick 6. If I'm being so incredibly honest, I barely even knew his name before the game started, and then just popped off. So,
Put respect on his name now.
I'm putting respect on his name now. He's a household name.
I'm naming my first kid for
Yeah. What else? Let's see. Last couple notes here. Oh, another. I mean, we've talked about penalties a million times, but might have been the first time ever I saw a delay a game coming off a kickoff. Like first play of the drive. That was crazy. Like,
That was bad.
like you're already struggling with this. Have a play call. Everybody should know exactly what's going on when you're jogging onto the field. Like, and was it the opening kick of the second half? Am I making that up?
It was because we had the
Okay.
ball. Yeah.
So you
We-
had you
we
had
did- it
you
halftime.
had 30 minutes to draw up one play. I don't know. Anyways, and then the last drive of the game, getting Davian. I don't know if Taven got hurt or what.
They said he got hurt.
They said he got hurt. I don't think I believe that. I'm gonna be honest with
He
you. I think
He
that
did get hurt. It was
He
his
did?
pride, his ego.
yeah. See, there you go. Like, I just think Scott knew damn well that that offense was inept the entire game, couldn't move the ball, and he was like, "Frig it, like, what's gonna happen? Throw Davian. What's the worst that could happen?" Obviously, he throws a pick. I don't think that's Davi's fault. It was the first play of the game, and I also think I saw a lot of people like complaining about the play call. They're like, "What are you doing? Like, just kick the field goal, play for overtime." We lose in overtime. I'm sorry. Like, he was playing for the win. He knew the offense couldn't do anything. He knew in basically a shootout in overtime, their offense is beating our offense every time because our defense is gassed and our offense couldn't do anything. I don't mind playing for the win there. Wasn't the best throw, obviously, but it was his first throw of the game. I'm not too mad about it. And he
Thing
actually
is,
like
he had him. He had the man beat. And
He did.
if you look at the play call, like we had Houston on the ropes. Like we had just gone down the field with our fourth string, technically quarterback, and gotten into field goal range, all off of him just making stuff happen.
right.
So I don't.
So
I just.
I think he
mean,
should start on Saturday. I'm gonna be so honest with you. What a terrible place to make your first start. But our offense is a million times better with Davi at quarterback than Taven. Taven
he's
is
never seen a
ass.
ball hit the ground. Always been caught.
No, he hasn't. Neither. I mean, if we're being honest, neither is Brock.
Hey,
Put
whoa,
Brock
whoa,
in the
whoa.
game.
Time out.
All right, we're really back in.
I got a personal foul. He was giving him the business.
All right. But yeah, that's about all I got, honestly. So
Anything else on the game?
Houston's not that good. Sorry
No.
about
no,
Frauds.
they're not.
Houston's not that good. Also, I would like to make mention I did come from Corpus Christi last week and I had to fly through Houston. 0 Houston fans on my flight back to Orlando. So
Dude, there were none of them
They don't exist.
at the game.
they don't. They
Crazy.
don't. So that's all I got.
Due to the week.
Do the week.
You want to do our game preview, or you want to wait until?
No, I guess we can do game preview.
I mean, we can do the week first if you want to buy yourself some time so you're home.
No, we can do game preview. I'm literally 2 stoplights from my house, but to get there is at this rate going to take another 15 minutes. I can see the turn.
Jesus.
Bad,
Well,
bad, bad
let's
day.
do freaking do to the week then.
Okay.
I want to get that
Who
out
won?
there.
Who won this
So
past week?
I am realizing right in this moment that I definitely never posted it. Is that right?
Boo!
Should I call Darby in here?
Yeah,
Boo.
let her
Hold on.
pick.
I think she's on the phone right now.
Did I get Michaela? I should probably grab Michaela.
Yeah, give Michaela and have her pick. She doesn't know who took what.
All right, one sec.
Well, while Josh goes to get Michaela, I'll preview mine for this week. I had one. I was going to go with the switcheroo that we haven't seen in a while, but something popped up this week. That I'm like, nah, I got to switch to that. There's been a couple dude worthy.
I see, I thought-
this week.
I think that whoever wins from Michaela's drawing here in a second is very important because I'm pretty sure all three of us have the same dude of the week, or dudes, should I say. But if you're pivoting, maybe not.
Nah, I'm pivoting. I think I got something that's going to resonate with some people. I have 2.
Resonate with some people. I thought about
Yeah.
going with RJ Harvey again because isn't JK like hurt or something, and he's getting
Yeah,
started on Saturday or
But
Sunday.
yeah, I was curious why his fantasy projections were so high, and then I was like, oh, yeah, he's going to start for me this week.
Time for the Rook to step up. I don't even
Josh,
remember our
Josh's
dude of the week
house
last
isn't
week.
this big. Where'd he go?
There we go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, making her first appearance on the Dudes on the Mall podcast, please welcome the wonderful Mrs. Michaela Kristen.
Woo!
Clap it up.
Woo! Hey, Mike.
Hello, hello.
All right, should I share my screen? Hold on.
Yeah, you should probably share your screen. All
Okay.
right, so
Okay.
Dave, here's
This was last week's Dude of the Week.
here's the problem. Because we had a problem last week. Justin forgot to post it on social
Yeah,
media.
I forgot to do my job. I'm sorry.
So we have it here. We need you to pick who is the dude of the week. So we'll just run through for the show for those listening. The dudes of the week last week were the drunk mascot. So this dude hit the tailgates and slammed some beers. Only problem was he had to walk to work after. So this guy, he's the mascot for some low-level soccer team over in England, and he was hammered. Like he could not even stand up straight. So you can see him falling over right there.
Yeah.
The second guy, second dude of the week, Ninfa's Food Runner. #1 Baylor hater. This guy absolutely hates people from Baylor, and he wants to talk about how weird people from Baylor.
Oh, did we lose Josh?
Oh no, Josh.
Oh, there he is. We lost you for a second.
Oh, you lost me? Oh no.
Yeah.
No, you're
That's
good.
okay. Keep going. Keep going. She's still picking.
Ninfa's Food Runner was #2, restaurant in Waco. #3, the Chili's airport dude. So this guy went to an airport just to go eat at Chili's. Enough said. Who's the dude of the week?
Dang. I was for sure on the mascot train until you said the Chili's airport dude. Now I feel like I have to go with the Chili's airport dude.
Is that your final answer?
I think so.
Brandon, congratulations. You won the
Congratulations,
dude of the
Brandon.
week.
Nice. Well
We're
done.
picking up wins.
Brandon's on a heater.
I'm
Brandon's
so
out.
back.
That's great.
All right. Shout out to
mean-
Mike. Thanks
Shout
for
out to
picking
Thank
Mike.
you, Mike.
All right. Congrats, Brandon.
That's a massive win.
That's a huge win. All right, so that puts season total up to Brandon 6, me 5, and Josh 4. And I promise that I will post the Dude of the Week this week.
Okay, so I'll lead off then. My dude of the week, I'm sitting here just contemplating which one I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with this one. So I believe it was in Pinellas County this past week. An individual was driving down the highway and got pulled over. She was clocked doing 107 miles per hour. And when she was pulled over, police obviously like, hey, like, you're going really fast. Like, what's going on? Why are we going this quick? She was trying to get to Little Caesars before they closed because she wanted a
I saw
pizza.
this. Yeah.
So my dude/dudette of the week is gonna. This might be the first female that's made an appearance this year.
Right.
Is gonna go to CC's pickup person because she wanted, or CC's Little Caesars, because she wanted to get some hot and readies before they closed. So I respect the hustle.
Little Caesars is crazy. I don't know.
Just go to another pizza place.
Yeah, right. All right. Josh, you or me?
I'll go. Mine's not that good.
Okay.
So my dude of the week comes from the space game on Saturday. This is actually after we had just lost the space game. So I was walking back with Michaela to Garage A where we parked. And as we're walking by the student union, there's just a couple of people just packing stuff up. I don't know if they had a tailgate. I don't know if they had an event, what's going on. But these people, 100% not football fans. I can tell you that. Okay. Just they had their own thing going on. It is what it is. However, I'm walking with Michaela by my side. In front of me is this guy just by himself. Okay. He's wearing I think 2022, 2023 space jersey. And he's walking. One of the guys from that group asks him, saying, hey, did we win? Did we win the game? And the guy's like, no. As we continue to walk away, and I'm just laughing because he was just like, no. He's just like, man, they should have just went to the effing game, bro. And I was like, this guy gets it. This guy gets it. You want to know what happened? Go to the game. So, dude of the
100%.
week, frustrated fan who, doesn't like when people don't go.
I mean, that's literally basically what I was doing. Was that like 2 weeks ago or what? I forget which game it was. Might have been Kansas. Darby and I showed up. and we're like walking from the garage to the stadium, and every single person walking the other way, I'm just like, go to the game, go to the game, go to the game, go to the game. She's like, shut up. I'm like, no. So, all right. Well, I'm shocked I'm getting this one. I thought for sure this was gonna be the first one off the board. But my dude of the week is actually gonna be like 1,000 dudes of the week, I guess. Out of Lubbock, Texas, the campers. I don't know if you guys, I mean, I know Brandon saw this. I'm sure Josh saw it. But for
Yep.
the listeners that maybe didn't see it, basically on Tuesday, obviously College Game Day was in Lubbock this week for Texas Tech, BYU, and Texas Tech just absolutely manhandled them. Um, but starting on Tuesday, like people just started setting up tents and camping out outside the stadium and basically tailgating from Tuesday night until the game on Saturday. They just didn't leave. The team was out there like playing video games with them, bringing food. I saw burritos, I saw donuts, I saw like football players and like coaches and stuff. We're just like out there, and these guys are like throwing keggers and like doing all this stuff. So, what we missed out on in Waco, they made up for in Lubbock. So, shout out to everybody that did that because that's freaking awesome. So, dudes of the week are going to be the Texas Tech campers.
My honorary
That's a good
mentions.
one.
That was a good one. My honorary mentions real quick. The UMass game production staff, they were down 45-0 last night, hit a field goal to cut the
Fireworks.
lead with Chris Paul deep three, and they shot off all their fireworks after they kicked the field goal. And then my second one is actually going to be an inanimate object,
Is it the
which
penny?
is no, it's not the penny.
Okay.
That's a good
'Cause
one.
mine,
though.
I was gonna say that's mine, and I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah. This is an honorary mention. This is originally what I was going to go with. It has surfaced on the internet last week. There is a spot in Indiana where Interstate 69 intersects with State Road 67. So my honorary is going to be the sign for the inanimate object.
I do have one honorable
It
mention.
is.
One honorable mention. MCO Traveler today. If you know, you know.
I don't know. I need to look that up. I missed that today.
Oh no, you saw it.
No, you saw
What
it.
did I see? Oh, yours. Oh, I thought it was like a new. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. We're there. I thought this was like some news story that I missed.
No.
All right, well,
Absolutely.
yeah, my honorable mention was also the UMass production crew, and then my other one is the Penny. R.I.P. Our boy the Penny. Last one produced today in Philadelphia. So tough scenes, but apparently it was like 4 cents to produce a penny, like the cost. So,
Well,
anyways,
we ready for a game preview?
ready?
All right. 4 and 5 UCF coming up here against 9 and 1 Texas Tech, ranked number 6, I believe, is their ranking right now. Current spread 24 to 23.5 points, depending where you're looking, over under 48.5. So we're looking at putting up maybe like a good 10 points here on Saturday. I'm gonna shoot everyone straight here. This isn't gonna be pretty.
I think I saw. I
Um,
think I saw a thing that it was like this is the biggest spread against us since Michigan, right? When we went
I
to the Big
believe
House.
I believe
Shout out
so.
to Michelle.
And I
Um,
think the spread is too low. I'm gonna be so honest with you.
Not
well,
enough points.
I'll throw out a couple things here. Typically, defenses are a high point. You look on our team stats. We're 12th in the nation in passing, 23rd yards per play, 26th in points allowed. Let's take a look at the Texas Tech defense. First in the nation in rushing yards allowed per game. Fourth in yards per play. Third in total points allowed per game. Fifth in turnovers. Sixth in first downs. 12th in third down percentage. Passing's 37th. We don't even need to worry about that one. Let's flip it over to the offensive side real quick. Fourth in points, 18th in passing yards, 28th in rushing. Excuse me. Granted, we are 32nd in rushing. We're 70th in points, 121st in third down percentage.
Oh, brother.
So I'm not even gonna give it.
Actually, that doesn't surprise me at all because we can't gain a yard.
Well,
We
you
can
know
gain
what's-
2. We can gain 2 yards. We can't gain 1 yard.
I mean, granted, he has had injuries, but Texas Tech's quarterback has only thrown for 500 more yards than Taven.
Only 5 football fields.
Just we'll do that, and
Uh,
their leading rusher has about 300 more yards than Miles. So um, I'm not going to sit here and sugarcoat it. This ain't going to be pretty on Saturday. And I think this is the first time that we've come into a game with this attitude from this side of the desk. But key to the game, honestly, just keep it respectable.
Survive.
yeah, I was gonna say there's no key to the game. Just get in and get
There's
out.
really this get in, get out. This is gonna be ugly. It's gonna be on Fox. Like, let's just go take our medicine and let's get back home for our win against OK State.
My key to the game is gonna be find a safe space, kind of hunker down. Maybe if you're like with some family and friends, just kind of get away. Maybe find one or two buddies. I'm gonna be with these two.
Don't get mad.
Just
We
hold
can't get mad.
hands and just it'll be over soon. You know what I mean? Like it's like getting a shot when you're a kid at the doctor's office. It'll be over soon, sweetie. You know.
Ugh. Yeah.
There's a lot
That's
of people probably still wishing that this game was on ESPN and they couldn't watch it.
you're not wrong. Hey, national TV, we're on Fox.
Oh, brother.
So we're gonna actually find out. I will tell you what, though, we are gonna find out what this team's made of. Are we gonna get rolled over and get beat up on like OK State, or are we gonna at least put up some semblance of a fight?
We
And
know what this team is made of.
we do, but
We
you never know what you're gonna get.
We actually
could get-
exactly knew
You
what
could
this
get
team was
3
made of.
points. You could get 50. We don't know. Picks.
I'm ready for some picks. I'm tired of talking about this, so
I'm pumped for picks.
you want to kick us off then?
Let's go. All right, we're back on the wagon, back in the saddle. Everything is just peachy. I had a winning week. I went 5-4. Quick glance over the losers. Memphis did not cover against Tulane. Indiana did not cover against Penn State. BYU, Texas Tech did not hit the over. BYU is a bad team. And TCU lost outright to Iowa State. But some winners. We had 5 of them. West Virginia covered against Colorado. Iowa with a good cover against Oregon. Still should have won that game, I think. Syracuse, backdoor covering against Miami. A&M, easy cover against Missouri. And then the Air Force San Jose State under was cake, bringing the season total to 39, 63, and 1.
Nice. Let's see. So I had an exactly 500 week. Went 5-5. Couple of bad beats, couple of, what the hell was I thinking type stuff. But yeah, we'll knock them out real quick. Let's see. We'll start with the losers. Navy plus 26.5 against Notre Dame. I don't know what happened here. This line was in such a good spot. It was like 21-10 at halftime, and then I blinked and it was like 42-10. I was like, what is going on? So Navy didn't cover there. FSU Clemson 24-10 final. I had over 56. Not great there. Indiana. Oof. Sorry, Jacob. UDR losing there. Indiana minus 14.5. Came out with the win though. Texas Tech BYU over 52.5. This game was honestly kind of a stinker, and I was shocked by that. But Mississippi State plus 8.5 got demolished by Georgia. So not enough points there. But some winners, 5 of them. UNLV minus 4.5 against Colorado State. I said that line didn't make sense. They won 42-10. Didn't make sense. The ass under, as I'm calling it, is now. Did I say it was 2-0 or is it 3-0? I can't remember.
I think it's 3 now.
It's 3-0. Let's see. It was under 41.5. Stanford, UNC. They hit 35, so perfect there. Iowa plus 6 covering, losing by 2. Texas A&M minus 7, just demolishing Missouri without Bo Pribula. And this one barely covered, but if you can't beat them, join them. West Virginia minus 6.5. So that brings my season total to, I forgot to do the math real quick. All right, quick math, 51, 56, and 1.
Alrighty. Well, switching over to the phone because my internet connection is brought to you by McDonald's Wi-Fi when it was first rolled out. So I had a very midweek. I went 3-4 with my 7 picks, and I had a PP loser. Shocker. Let's start with some. We'll start with some losers here. Indiana UDR. Sorry about it. BYU +10. No, didn't happen. Memphis -4.5. Wait a minute, I did my math wrong.
I was gonna say they lost outright on like Thursday, didn't they?
Yeah.
What's wrong with my
Uh-oh.
picks here? Josh is disorganized here. What the hell? Okay, Indiana -14.5. They only won by 3, which is kind of crazy to Penn State. BYU +10 didn't happen against Texas Tech. That makes me really scared for Saturday. Actually, Memphis -4.5 to Tulane. Oh brother, these guys stink. I had another loser somewhere, so I don't know where it went. I'm completely screwed up here. I went 4-3. I'm such an idiot, dude.
Oh,
I
there
was
you
gonna
go.
say you only had 3 losers. That's what I'm hearing.
4-3. God, that's terrible. I was like, where's my other loser? I just counted. No, 4-3. All right. So here are my winners. Vanderbilt -6.5 against Auburn. Never a question. Vandy's a wagon. Guys, gentlemen, Iowa unders are back.
Iowa unders are
Iowa
so
unders
back.
are so back.
Let's go.
Okay.
Did you watch the game at all? It was
It's
pissing. me.
terrible.
I was like, oh yeah,
Horrible.
this is a lock.
This is a lock. No, absolutely. Under 40.5. Final score being 18-16. I told y'all Oregon was only going to win by a little bit. West Virginia -6.5 against Colorado. Good cover there. Shocking, but good. And then under 46.5 in Temple and Army. 14-13 final. We had a couple of good runs there with unders. Hey, we did good. So that brings my season total. So I got to look here now and redo it. It's give me 41, 50, and 1.
Oh, all right. Here we go.
We're making progress, I guess.
All right, Brandon kicks us off.
All right. We're back. Big week this week.
Big
1,
week.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plays. I'm gonna lead it off. I'm gonna take UConn -6.5 against Air Force. I watched UConn play this past weekend. Line doesn't make sense to me. I think UConn wins by a touchdown.
Good pick.
All right. Justin, did you have that one?
No, I haven't
Okay.
played that game, but I don't have
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna take an under, right, kind of ride Josh's train here. I'm gonna take the Navy and USF under at 63.5. Really hope Navy wins. Don't think they're going to, but I don't see. I know USF's gonna put points up. I just don't know if it's gonna be a shootout. I'm gonna take an over. I'm taking Notre Dame and Pitt over 54. Just seems kind of low for me. I think Notre Dame put some points up, and Pitt apparently does not care about this game at all.
I saw that, and I might be deleting a play because of it.
I'm going to flip back to an under. I'm going to take North Texas and UAB under 69. Neither team plays defense, but that's a lot of points. So I'm going to take the under. I'm going to stick on the Bama train. I still think Bama's a good team. I don't think Oklahoma's that good of a team. I take Bama -6. I think they win by a touchdown. Bounce back week here. I'm going to take Memphis +3 against East Carolina. I just think Memphis gets right after a tough loss last week to Tulane. All right. This Sam Houston. They've only covered the spread one time this year, and it was the week that I took them. I did not take them to cover the spread. Fool me once, shame on me. We're going back to it again. I'm taking Delaware -9.5 against Sam Houston. Go Blue Hens.
Oh, Blue Hens.
I'm really upset. My University of Delaware polo has a hole in it now, and I can't wear it. No,
you can wear it. Come on.
You can still wear it.
That's fair.
Just fly to Delaware, buy a new one, and then pee on the pee wall and come up.
That's fair. I think this is another get right game. I'm going to take both losers last week. I'm going to take BYU -3.5 against TCU.
Oh no! Oh
no!
There it is.
And then last pick, I'm going to take go to our friends at Boise. I'm going to take Boise and San Diego State over 40.5.
Nice.
Respectable.
All right. So only one on UDR. Mike will be a little disappointed about that, but that's fine. Hey, UDR went 2-1 last week. Just saying. Above 500. Here we go.
Let's go.
Yeah, so I have a huge card this week,
Okay.
and not a lot of duplicates except for BYU -3.5. Big bounce back spot for them. Josh Hoover's a furry. Give me the Cougs -3.5. Um, Moving on, I'm gonna take this one. I think Brandon was with me when I found this. They're currently at -2.5. But I forget what we were doing. But I was like, let's look ahead to next Saturday. And I got Louisville at +5.5, hosting
Hmm.
Clemson. Louisville's a good team. I got in way early on that one, so I still like them by a field goal. But I mean, if you're gonna give me 7 points, I'll take them. So, we'll take the Cardinals +5.5. I'm gonna stick with it. I don't want to after hearing what Pat Narduzzi said in his press conference, but I'm gonna take Pitt +12.5. It's gonna be my too many points of the week.
Good pick.
Yeah, it's just game day at home. Like ever since they made the quarterback switch, they've looked like a completely different team. And Notre Dame's a good team. Don't get me wrong. I'm just seeing this like shootout, hoping for and give me 2 touchdowns for Pitt. So yeah, we'll take them +12.5. I think you guys are on UConn spread. I'm going to take the over 63.5. Air Force overs are back, so we're riding with that. And UConn puts up 1,000,000 points every week, so we like that. This line doesn't make sense to me at all. Coming off a huge win, absolutely murdering Florida. Kentucky's 21-point favorite against their FCS opponent. That seems like not a lot of points. Their FCS opponent is Tennessee Tech, who is 10-0, but like not against good teams. I checked the record and Kentucky just came off of what 38-7 win against Florida. So that line doesn't make sense to me. So give me Kentucky -21. Bounce back spot for me here. I'm gonna take Georgia Tech -16.5 against a Dookie trash Boston College.
Good pick.
They're coming off a bad loss against NC State. But this is just a get right game and a team that is still fighting for a playoff spot and an ACC championship spot. So. Actually gonna do the opposite of Brandon. I'm gonna take Oklahoma +6.
Wow.
Yeah, it just feels like a letdown spot for Bama. Oklahoma's coming off the bye, off a big win against Tennessee. I don't know. I think they might be able to keep this game kind of close. So give me the Sooners +6. Moving on, I'm nothing with Duke here, even though I think they're a good team, but I'm fading Virginia. I'm gonna take Duke -4. I think Virginia is trash. I do not understand how this team is ranked. I like they've lost some stinkers. I think they have 2 losses now, but both of them are just terrible. So yeah, give me Duke -4. Another get right game here. I'm gonna take Memphis +2.5 against ECU. Memphis still fighting kind of for
I
the
had
playoff
3.
spot. Not really. You had what?
I had 3.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So we'll take Memphis +3. Yeah, I still think like they're technically eliminated from the playoff, but they can still win the conference, Maybe a rematch with USF and beat them again. That'd be great. So, anyways, where was I? Sorry, I lost my spot. I'm gonna here's my ass under of the week, but I think I need to change it to the UNC under because it's just UNC every week. This line is low. It's UNC Wake Forest under 38.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's low, but dude, these teams are bad. I mean, UNC is like 2-7 on the over. They put up 20 last week, but Wake Forest in their last 3 games, the most amount of points they put up is 16. And that was in a win last week against Virginia. So yeah, give me under 38.5 there, and that's my final pick of the week.
Gotcha. God, UNC and ass go hand in hand, so
They do, yeah. I mean, call it what you want.
It's all the same.
It's about to be 4-0.
It's just labels at this point. All right, I've got a little bit bigger card than last week. I've got 9 plays and a 4-leg perfect parlay with a theme. It's a very stupid theme, but I like it. First pick I got here, I've got Clemson, Louisville over 51.5. I think we got a couple of teams here that can score. Clemson not as much, but they will score. I think Louisville, I think they do cover. They will win. But I think they can get to that 51-point or 52-point threshold. So I'm going to take that. My too many points of the week comes from the old Minnesota-Oregon game. I'm taking Minnesota +25.5. I don't think Oregon can score 25 points. I don't think they can score that much.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think they can score points.
Look at them against Wisconsin. That's all I got to say. I don't think Minnesota.
You're not wrong.
I don't think Minnesota.
Well, I think Oregon's criminally overrated. I do.
Oh, they are. That's why Minnesota plus 25.5 is going to hit.
I like it.
I've got this one. This is a spite pick. I'm taking Arizona plus 6 against Cincy. Cincy's ranked. Screw them.
We should have beat that team on the road.
We should have. It's so disappointing at this point. Wisconsin, Indiana. Okay, I've got over 44.5. I think Indiana might be able to do that themselves.
Yeah.
So, I mean, with the touchdown or two coming out of Wisconsin's camp, I think it could happen over
It's a
44.
lot to ask for.
That's a lot to ask.
We'll see. They
Did
it
you
against
see their
Oregon.
stats last week? Their kicker was their leading passer. You
I
think
didn't
we
say they
have
were
it
right. I
bad?
just said they
Look
were right.
around.
Y'all call me crazy, but I went 4-3 last week. Even I was distraught that I went 4-3.
You're right.
Like I didn't even know until 5 minutes ago that I went 4-3. I thought I was 3-4. Next pick I got. I'm gonna call this one the Brian Kelly effect. I'm taking LSU minus 5.5 against Arkansas. I think they can do it. I think with the whole lawsuit thing that Brian Kelly's trying to, I think for some reason LSU there's just some vibe in the air in Baton Rouge. It's like we're gonna win by at least a touchdown. Okay, so I'm gonna take LSU minus 5.5. Riding Georgia Tech minus 16.5 against Boston College. Well, Justin said it. They're Dookie trash. Boston College is. Iowa USC. Say it with me, boys. We've got the under 48.5 against USC. I've got BYU minus 3.5 against TCU. Shout out UDR. Shout out to the Horny Frogs who will be winning that game, unfortunately. And then I've got our friends out in Boise. I've got them plus 3 against San Diego State. Just riding the Boise train for the week. Want to feel something. And then on to the perfect parlay. 4 legs plus 12.59 wherever you get your odds. The theme, Saturday at noon. Let's get it done quick.
Jesus.
all 4 games,
Just rip the Band-Aid off.
all 4 games are Saturday nooners. UConn minus 6.5 with Brandon there is the first leg. The second leg, this one I'm going to sweat a little bit, but I feel like it's going to be cake. Kansas State minus 19.5 against OK State. Come on. OK State is terrible. Give me 3 touchdowns.
A bunch of sad pews. Pew,
Pew, pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew, pew. So Kansas State minus 19.5 against OK State. Give me the Navy. Navy plus 10 against USF. Navy's at home, okay? This game is going to be a 7-3 final because Navy's going to have the ball for 3 hours. Give me Navy plus 10. I want them to win this game so bad. I want them to win so bad. At least cover 10 points for me, please.
I'm the biggest James Madison fan of all time. Get them in the playoff.
Get them in. Put them in. And then I have Pitt plus 12.5 against Notre Dame. So 4 legs, perfect parlay. UConn minus 6.5. Kansas State minus 19.5. Navy plus 10. Pitt plus 12.5. By 3:30 on Saturday, you're going to know whether you're rich or not. Unfortunately, you know what's probably going to happen. We're already profitable this year, so I'm already throwing shit at the wall. It doesn't matter.
Love it.
Well, we'll be on 3:30 on Fox, Big Boy here on Saturday. 1:30 Mountain, current line plus 23.5 for UCF. It feels really not enough points. If Justin was taking the not enough points of the week, it would be this game.
I've been riding Texas Tech covers all year, dude.
So we'll be back here next week, ready to take on OK State.
And
In person, last home game of the season. But we gotta get through this week first. So enjoy your football Saturday. Hey, smile because it happened. Go Knights, charge on.
Charge on.
Charge on.